Hi, I'm Daniel. This channel features historical photos, carefully chosen and edited to tell untold stories. Stay till the end. One of the last images is rare and almost never seen. The Muffin Man. He would ring a bell as he walked through the streets with his wares on a tray on his head. Four men posing for a studio portrait in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. Johan Petersen, born in Dalvik, Iceland, was known as the Viking Giant, or Johan Risi in his homeland. Margaret Ann Neve, from 1792 to 1903, of Guernsey, who lived across 3 centuries, photographed in 1902. Yasutaro Mitsui with his steel humanoid robot, Tokyo, Japan. A Frenchman reacts to trying Coca-Cola for the first time. Looking for something to eat. Hamburg, post-war Germany. Unmasked Godzilla taking a break and sipping tea after filming his terrifying scenes. Arnold Schwarzenegger taking ballet classes. Andre the Giant riding on a plane. Grand Duchesses Tatiana and Olga Romanov, Russian Empire. Passengers on one of New York City's municipal ferry, Staten Island. Before exams, Soviet Union. An old Italian woman shows her gratitude to one of the American soldiers following the liberation of Italy. A family at a tent camp, Washington. An Australian ski lift operator before they were required to wear a uniform, Mount Hotham. A woman with a 150-pound tarpon. Ryan Sandberg and Rick Sutcliffe after winning the division. Larry Flint reminding us that free speech has never been polite. SCOTUS, November 8th. (14th Street, New York City, late 1970s. Photo by Harry Pincus. Disneyland Matterhorn climbers. Carphone, USA. A chainmail-clad John Cleese reads a newspaper while Graham Chapman smokes a pipe on the set of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Burlington Mayor Bernie Sanders personally picking up trash in a park after his first election win. Dolly Parton off stage, relaxed and stunning. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Sylvester Stallone and Henry Winkler. The first car phone developed by Bell Labs. John Candy on the set of Spaceballs. RMS Titanic, departing from Southampton Pier 44. Lana Turner. P. Picker's homemade house car, Dorothea Lange. Musician Charlie Patton. Customers eating herring in the traditional Dutch way, Rotterdam, Netherlands. New York City, photo by Vivian Meyer. A bizarre picture, computers on parade, East Germany. Living color. Actress Madge Crichton. Rabbi Jacob M. Rothschild presenting a commemorative bowl to Martin Luther King Jr. at a banquet honoring his Nobel Peace Prize, Atlanta. Burger Queen, Tampa. Leah Thompson. Claude Debussy. Finnish workers. A group of ravers. A couple on their wedding day. W.C. Fields. Airplanes throughout. Johnny Carson. Dee Snider of Twisted Sisters speaking against censorship and the PMRC before the U.S. Congress. A Woman in a Wagon. Nine European kings photographed at Windsor at the funeral of King Edward VII. WOWS protest in Berkeley against the new fashion having longer skirts and padded hips, as it was seen as trying to return to more conservative trends of the pre-war era. Senatorial candidate John F. Kennedy attended a tea party hosted by female supporters. Women working 10 to 12-hour shifts in Whitney, England blanket factory. A historic photo of a photographer taking a historic photo of London from a crane. Clark Atlanta University. Soviet soldiers and Yugoslav partisans celebrate after the liberation of Belgrade. Sudeten Germans celebrating after hearing the proclamation that Konrad Henlein demanded the Sudetenland join Germany. '70th anniversary of the revolution, Bolshoi Theater, Moscow, Russia. President Jimmy Carter with Olusegun Obasanjo, the leader of Nigeria. Yucatan, Mexico. In 1996, Princess Diana flew to Greece for the funeral of Yannis Kaliviotis, a 27-year-old man she met in Royal Brompton Hospital. An American man during the Great Depression. Wounded German soldiers. Listen to Joseph Goebbels' Total War speech at the Berlin Sports Palace. Election night crown at Washington Star. Payne Bluff on the Caslow and Slocan Railway above Sandon, BC. The narrow gauge line ran from 1896 to 1910 until fire destroyed parts of it, including this section. David Bowie and Elizabeth Taylor. Photo by Terry O'Neill. Fay Ray. Citroën Caron, a bizarre French concept car that looked like a pyramid spaceship on wheels. Herman celebrating the fall of the Berlin Wall at Potsdamer Platz. A man-lifting kite designed to carry humans. Shopping for a new car. Photo by Elliot Irwitt. Sheryl Crow. John Travolta dancing with Princess Diana at the 1985 White House State Dinner. Sid Vicious and Nancy Spungen. Massive wooden building Sibley Breaker, Pennsylvania, built in 1886 and destroyed by fire in 1906. A 1936 project for making the second floor of the Eiffel Tower accessible by car. The Hoover Dam under construction. The Kimberley Diamond Mine, South Africa. The first ever self-service grocery store, Piggly Wiggly, circa 1916. McDonald's in 1980 versus McDonald's now. Constantinople, later Istanbul, street scene. The Stump House on the Lindstrom Farm near Edgecombe, Washington. Convair 118, a flying car. The first Subway store. Postcard showing an oil field in Long Beach, California. One of the first supermarkets, Lubbock, Texas, February. U-118, a WW-1 submarine, washed ashore after its tow cable snapped. Hastings, Sussex, England, April. A coat sale at a 5-floor department store, Copenhagen, Denmark. Aerial photo of the construction of the enormous Hughes H-4 Hercules. Playa Vista, California. Citicorp Center seen from 53rd Street and 2nd Avenue, New York City. During the Prohibition, 1920 to 1933, moonshiners invented heifer heels to avoid cops. Chicago car elevator. A logging crew, Bordeaux, Washington. A personal automobile of the days gone by. These 1936 Coca-Cola cans look like something out of a car repair shop, not a grocery store.